Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, weatherweb.net, and it is Tuesday the 8th of July. Thanks again for watching. First up today, quite a good satellite picture of Typhoon Naguri, which is currently heading northeastward towards Japan. In fact, if I just zoom on that satellite picture, this is the one from this morning. You can clearly see, look there, the eye of the tropical storm, and that storm heading its way northeastwards at the moment. This is the forecast track of the storm, and this is where it's positioned just at the moment. You can see how overnight tonight and through tomorrow it gets into southern Japan, kind of clips through here and becomes an ex-typhoon by the time it gets towards the east of Tokyo. So the winds, the maximum sustained winds on the storm are somewhere in the order at the moment, actually it's at its strongest at the moment, at about 130 knot gusts. As it gets through Tokyo, which is expected to be somewhere on Thursday, gusts getting up to 65 knots by then, but you can see it's a weakening feature. Look, comes down to 50 and then eventually down to 40 knots. So it's a big feature, but it is a weakening one, thank goodness, as it gets through the more populated parts of Japan. Although as it gets through Kyoto, it's still going to be doing sort of 65 knots there as a maximum wind. That's a closer in picture from earlier on this morning, which clearly shows the structure of the typhoon as it heads northeastwards. So interesting times ahead in the Pacific there. For the UK, still got some question marks over how the pattern develops by the time we get towards this weekend. This is today and shows the trough through the country producing the showers as we've seen today. Still some showers around on Wednesday. Fewer though, I think most of them affecting eastern coast. Very few showers really affecting western parts of the country on Wednesday. So some good spells of sunshine I think there through Wednesday. Thursday sees a change. The warm front we've been talking about coming in from the east throughout the day on Thursday, bringing some clouds, some outbreaks of rain through more eastern areas, but out towards the west I think we are still basically going to be staying dry through western areas through the course of Thursday. Then into Friday, weak front over the top of us. That's going to be producing some clouds and some drizzle for many places I think during Friday. Probably nothing particularly too horrendous, but still going to be there nonetheless. 1 or 2 showers to the southwest, but generally drier elsewhere. And then into Saturday, fronts over the top of us, clouds, some outbreaks of rain around, dominated by low pressure. And actually for Sunday, look, we got that low pressure centred across us. And it's that really that sets the scene, I think, heading into next week when we're going to be staying with these more unsettled conditions as we head through next week. So this cool showery July that I was telling you about actually looks like it's going to continue. And then just looking at the comparison between the various models, this is from Meteo Centre, and it shows us the Canadian up here. We've got the GFS ensemble here, we've got the ECMWF here, and just interesting to note, look, there's the Canadian trough, there's the GFS ensemble trough, and there is the ECMWF trough, all leading us into similar positions. Ridge here, by the way, dominating on the Canadian and the ECMWF, but not being seen here on the GFS ensemble. So basically what they're trying to do, and these are the charts for Friday the 18th, what they're trying to do is to still keep the trough in position even then through these dates. Now what we do need to watch very carefully is what happens to this trough after that. In fact, if we just take a quick peek at how we get to that stage, this is the chart for Thursday. There we are for Friday. There's Saturday. So this is Saturday's chart, and notice the similarities between all the various different models. Look, with the trough centres and low centres here and here, here and here. By the way, UK Met Office comes in up to day 5, and then on to Saturday. On to Sunday. Look, we've got the trough really extending right the way through UK into Europe. Look, here it is, and all the various models are the same. And then on Monday Still quite similar through Monday. Got the trough over the top of us. There's Tuesday, and again similar sort of conditions. Trough hanging through us, still unsettled, still rain, still showers. And there is Wednesday. And Wednesday started to see a bit of a change taking place. So on Wednesday, got a ridge extending through here. Not so much on the GFS, but certainly there on the ECMWF look. And as we then look onto Thursday then shows the ridge still here. Now what's interesting is look at the shape of the ridge here and here. GFS sticking this low in here, I'm not too sure about that, but just look at the shape of the ridge that's in there, and then look at Friday, which is what we've just been looking at, and notice the ridge building here towards the east. I think what's going to happen here, and this is what I've been telling you about for a while, I think this warm air is going to pump northwards in here. Okay, so if it does pump northwards in there, what it will do, and I could be totally wrong on this one by the way, this is kind of a high risk strategy, what it will do is it will build the ridge through like so. Now we'll get cooler air pumping in the back here on the trough, and eventually what will happen is that this trough feature will come down into here. So we'll have a pattern set up in a few days that looks like this. Something like that. So we get an Omega ridge built through the country. Okay, get a cut off down here, and eventually what will happen, I think, is that we'll get a cut off down here, cold pool down here, we'll get a ridge up here, upper high up here, we'll get an easterly flow coming through the UK like so, and that will give us those 4 or 5 days of fair weather that I've been telling you about. Now that's what I'm going to be looking out for. This is the 18th, so the charts we're showing here are the 18th. I think it was somewhere between the 17th and the 19th where we'd see this high build in. So we need to watch the timings. But it's quite interesting that the model's starting to pick up, I think, on something around that date. Now, of course, what I will do is keep you informed right the way through as to how this develops. And we'll fill in the gaps over the next few days. But for now, thanks for watching. Whatever you do, have a great day and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.